Want to be a clown? Learn how with Dick Van Dyke and 500 wacky alumni at the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Clown College 20th anniversary. Graduation was never so funny. Wednesday.
There's a link between artificial sweeteners and PMS and probably menstrual cramps as well.
New insight and relief from the trauma of PMS on the next Hour Magazine.
Hour Magazine, Wednesday morning at 8.
Tonight,
her name is Catherine.
loved by a beast who is more human than any man she has ever known.
From the moment I saw her, she captured my heart.
Yet,
I'm here.
separated by different worlds.
We must let the woman follow her own path. Vincent?
They are tied together by a force so strong that neither fear of life nor pain of death can divide them.
I knew you were close by.
Beauty and the Beast unlocks the secrets of the heart. Tonight at 9.
As the world turns, a couple's love is haunted by the past. And a dangerous presence could destroy it all.
What was Crowley doing in our bedchamber this morning?
The whole thing is completely innocent.
You never have any reason to be jealous of him.
And there's more to come. On Beauty and the Beast.
Don't go.
Has their love become too impossible to continue? Then Dallas is...
Full of surprises. Try blackmail.
Blackmail. It'll be worth waiting for.
And Rod Taylor joins Falcon Crest just in time for...
The destruction of Angela Channing.
Be my guest.
Tonight, starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
The Young and the Restless will continue.
When a husband confronts his wife...
I want a divorce. You know this is the best thing.
She's desperate.
I need some time.
Why?
To try anything.
Stephen Logan. Find him. I want him reunited with his family.
You know, this must be incredibly important to you.
Before she loses it all. And there's more to come. Weekdays.
This is CBS. In Defense of America, tonight at 6 on News 4 Buffalo.
Monday night, Kate and Allie stand up for women's rights.
Oh, you like me. I knew you like me.
Then, on Designing Women,
I just resigned from my church.
Charlene has a crisis of faith over women in the pulpit.
As soon as you can find a woman who's a man, she'll be eligible.
It's all Monday.
Dopey Gillis is back. But why is the whole town out to get Dopey? The brakes don't work. Dwayne Hickman, Bob Denver, bring me the head of Dopey Gillis Sunday.
Days on Channel 4, it's The Judge.
He tried to kill herself and our baby.
And at 4:30, Divorce Court.
She came on to me like some pro.
The Judge at 4 and Divorce Court at 4:30, weekdays on Channel 4. Watch Carol Jason on News 4 Buffalo.
You're a knockout.
Global's got love in the hallway, love at the fair, and love at the races as Michael J. Fox and Anthony Edwards vie for top marks. With Nancy McKeon.
Stay away from Beth Franklin. And solid food.
Yes, teenage love is in full bloom.
Bo, I'd eat maggots for you.
When Global presents High School USA.
These are the best years of my life.
8 p.m. Monday.
Hello, I'm John Dahl. Coming up on First News, skier Karen Percy becomes a hometown heroine. The Alberta native won a bronze medal in today's women's downhill at the Calgary Olympic Games.
And I'm Bob McAdory. Also ahead, we'll review The Serpent and the Rainbow, a film about zombies, acted by zombies. And a man in Wisconsin is putting out the welcome mat for extraterrestrials and UFOs.
Stay with us. First News is next.
News with Bob McAdory and John Dahl.
Good evening. Canada has finally won a medal at its own Winter Olympic Games. Karen Percy of Banff, Alberta skied a brilliant women's downhill to take the bronze. Karen got off to a great start at Calgary's Mount Allen Alpine venue. She was the third competitor down the hill and had all the best interval times to that point. When she got to the end of the course, she was in first place, but had to await the results of the other skiers. By the time the event was finished, she had been bumped to third place. The gold medal went to Marina Kiel of West Germany. She
This is TV Ontario, Channel 59 in Chatham, Channel 9 in Thunder Bay.
The learning package for TV Ontario's new course, The Successful Landlord, is available for $24 and includes an informative 200-page manual. To order yours, call 928-0263 in Toronto. Outside the Toronto dialing region, call toll-free 1-800-387-8633.
Monday at 40 artists across the country. Many of them are in this program, in this series. And I found their ideas very sincere, very stimulating, very inspiring. At the same time, I found your ideas inspiring, too, because I think there's a real potential for a positive redirection of art. Now, here's your chance. Let's hear what you have to say about that.
That's right. That's what I believe in is an integration of the arts. On the one hand, you have the popular commercial arts that do essential and necessary things for society, but on the whole tend to do them in a very banal, very utilitarian way. And on the other hand, you have a lot of talent, as you've just discovered, and sensitivity, artistic expression on the part of people whose work has somehow not got the same kind of social function at all. In a sense, they tend to talk to each other. Now, the obvious thing to do is to put these two things together, to have a popular commercial art which also has this kind of sensitivity and talent and artistic expression. And this, I think, would help to create a much more humane environment. And it would also, as a matter of fact, help the artists to escape from the minefield that currently threatens them.
Take out the fuses.
Take out the fuses, that's right. But let's have a little integration here.
The critical eye has looked at a number of issues or crises surrounding modernist art. Each program has raised questions, but has avoided presenting definite conclusions. Whether it's the work of art itself or the contemporary issues surrounding it, there's no single answer or popular response.
Les 47 Ronins, c'est d'abord une belle histoire. Une histoire théâtrale, une histoire magique.
You're watching a rehearsal for the 47 Ronin, a work commissioned by the Tokyo Ballet and created by legendary French choreographer Maurice Béjart. Monday at 9, TVO Monday Night presents Kabuki, a documentary on the preparation of this powerful work.
When I get to the rehearsals on stage, I'm no longer learning. I must help others to learn.
Be sure to watch Kabuki Monday at 9 on TVO Monday Night.
The learning package for TV Ontario's new course, The Successful Landlord, is available for $24 and includes
indoors sort of thing. Am I a flower vase? No, I'm not hollow enough. I could be a cushion. They're small and fat. Oh, I do hope not. People sit on cushions. I could be a teacup, or that elephant on the shelf, or the standard lamp. Yes, the lamp. I could be that. In one of his special, graceful leaps, Watermess was through the window. He whipped the shade off the lamp and balanced it on the end of his nose. So far, so good, he said to himself, going rigid like a good lamp should. Now all I have to do is wait for my nose to light up. And he waited. And waited. And the front doorbell. Visitors. Under the sofa. Watermess always hid under the sofa when visitors came to tea, because they were usually given a slice of cake. And sometimes they'd put the plate on the floor beside the sofa. Sure enough, after a while, the lady visitor did put something on the floor. But it wasn't a piece of cake. It was a hat. A large, wide hat with fur wrapped round the top. Golden fur, short and fat. I'm a hat. At last I've found out what I am. I'm a huge, beautiful hat. And I shall spend the rest of my life being taken to exciting places on a lady's head. Nobody heard what a mess as he twitched the fur off the hat, wrapped himself snugly round the brim in its place, and curled up tight. Something else was put down on the floor. A plate of cake, just a few inches from his nose. But what a mess ignored it. Hats, he said to himself. Do not eat cake. Suddenly, tea was over. What a mess felt himself and the hat swept up off the floor and onto a lady's head. He clung on tightly. And then he saw the lady produce a long, sharp hat pin and... What a mess. But what a mess was gone, out through the window. Oh, well, he was probably relieved to find he wasn't a hat. He did so like eating cake.
This is TV Ontario, Channel 6 in North Bay, Channel 7 in Timmins.
The learning package for TV Ontario's... Monday at 8 on Vista Presents, see two programs about the Sherpa people of Nepal, beginning with the documentary on the Buddhist monastery at Tengboche in the valley below Mount Everest. Sir Edmund Hillary, who along with his Sherpa guide was first to climb Everest, has retained a lifelong interest in the region.
It really was a fantastic sight. It did seem like something out of a new world, really.
The program chronicles Hillary's efforts to build a school to serve both the religious and secular needs of the Tengboche community. In the second half hour, you'll learn about the urgent need for reforestation in the region around Mount Everest. In order to help his people, aspiring Sherpa naturalist Mingma Norbu undertook a 2-year master's program at the Natural Resources Institute in Winnipeg. Be sure to watch Tengboche, a threatened sanctuary, and Rescuing Everest, Monday at 8 on Vista Presents. Tuesday at 9, TV Ontario begins a...
Listen, halfway to the bow, and it nearly killed us. Without Shackleton, things might have been different.
Shackleton was deeply hurt when Scott sent...
In 1854, Buxton was a thriving, all-black settlement, self-supporting.
And today, many of the descendants of those original settlers still live in Buxton, a farming community near Chatham. Every Labor Day weekend, present and former citizens get together to celebrate the over 100 remarkable years of Buxton's history. Share their joy in a program entitled Home to Buxton, Wednesday at 8 on TV Ontario.
May the gods of garlic breathe upon us, and if we can survive that, we can survive anything.
Friday at 8, The Spice of Life takes you into the wonderful and odorous world of garlic. You'll see a meal consisting of mushrooms with garlic, a garlic-flavored wine, game hens stuffed with garlic cloves, and garlic sherbet for dessert. Watch The Spice of Life, Friday at 8. To order your $24 learning package for TV Ontario's course, The Successful Landlord, call 231-4249 in Toronto. Outside the Toronto dialing region, call toll-free 1-800-387-1952. Please have your Visa or MasterCard ready when ordering.
Is there life on Mars? Could we live on Mars someday? Vista Presents poses these questions tomorrow at 8:05 during TV Ontario's public membership campaign. Why is Mars called the red planet? One scientist explains it quite simply.
Mars is red because it's rusty.
Life as we know it cannot exist without liquid water, of which there is no evidence on Mars. But was this always the case?
There is abundant evidence from the surface that liquid water has been present there, particularly very early in Mars' history.
A lot of research and experimentation is being carried out to determine the best ways to travel to Mars and the best ways to survive and get around on the surface.
It really requires, in my opinion, the participation of several nations.
Watch Mission to Mars tomorrow at 8:05 on TV Ontario's English network.
A young mining engineer decided he wanted to go into business for himself. While driving down the road one day, he spotted a sign, 3-legged chickens for sale. He thought, 3-legged chickens, a terrific idea. He went in and bought the farm from the farmer right away. The next day, on his first day in business, he couldn't find any chickens. He contacted the farmer and said, "There's no chickens here." And the farmer said, "Oh, they're there all right. The trick is to catch them."